Iron Cross Man-to-Man Combat, East Front 4142, playing here Scenario 3, closing the ring. I'm actually in the middle of German moving fire phase. I've announced an attack here. Light machine gun riflemen are going to try to attack this hex here. Yeah. I'll try to talk, especially because the Germans on the downside have white writing on their light gray backsides that makes it kind of hard to read. I'll try to remember to talk through the relevant factors and the relevant values. Okay. So determined loss, it's easy to eyeball, but when I go like this, the line of sight will just go through hex 3602, which is this one right here that has one tree symbol in the hex. So the hex is considered a one tree hex. Again, that does actually the only time in this game, the only time that the line of sight has to touch actual map art to be in effect is buildings. The hexes are considered full hex for elevation. So if it's entirely level 1 hex, it's level 1 hex. If it's both level 1 and level 2, or level 1 and level 0 hex, it's the whole hex is considered level 0. Yeah. So the only time that the art matters is the building. This is a little different, obviously, than other games. So if a hex has 2 or more tree symbols like this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, those are considered Woods hexes. So a clear hex with one tree symbol in it is a clear hex with one tree in it, but not a Woods hex. You go over to a clear hex with 2 or more tree symbols in it, the hex is considered a Woods hex, and each tree symbol may come into play. It's different, but I like it a lot, actually. Okay, but what's relevant here is that the line of sight. What's relevant here is the line of sight is going through one hex with one tree, and the line of sight is going into a one building hex. A one hex building. Okay, so that's line of sight. Attempt observation. Obviously, I roll 2 dice and I'll figure out all the details. Now, low is, I think low is good. I already forgot. Low is good, so we're probably good. What's relevant here? The base from the movement and combat effects table for a 1 hex building. The base is 6. It's actually, yeah, okay. So if the base is 6 for observation, then we need to make sure that the modifiers are not 3 plus 3 or more. Okay, so actually we do need to figure this out. For every 5 hexes beyond the initial 5 hexes, what is the range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that does not apply. No improved positions. For each tree symbol in the target hex, for each tree in hexes along the line, so it's +1. So we're ready to +1. +1. Marsh hexes, non-AFE and downstate. Well, actually the AT is an upstate. So, and they're in the hex, so I think that matters. I think I can, if the target is, well, that's funny. This is the first time I'm clearly hitting a situation where the conditions are different. So we have an AT gun in upstate, and we have 2 riflemen in downstate. If the target, now do we say that there is one? Wait, that doesn't make sense. Huh. Alright, I'm going to skip over that. I don't know how to deal with that. The observing unit moved? No. Okay, so we're just at +1. Now modifiers favoring the observer. Target hex was successfully observed on a previous player turn. Oh. Wow, I'm running into another situation. So technically the hex was observed in a previous player turn, and neither the observer here... Oh wait, nope, this is going the other way. But I do wonder what I'm sorry, that's for the Russians. The Germans have not observed. Observation is absolutely not reciprocal here. Okay, all right. I wonder how to handle that later. I don't. The target hex is 2 or more levels lower. No. If the target hex moved, okay. No, we do have something because they did fire. They fired in the previous turn. So, but they're riflemen. Riflemen fired. Where is that? If any non-machine gun unit in the target hex used AP fire within the last, there we go, within the last 2 phases, -2. We're at +1, -2. We go down to -1, so actually we're on the negative side, and that's it. Okay, so I'm not sure what to do with units in the target hex in different states, generating different modifiers, and I wonder what to do. You know, the other thing is how many soldiers the AT gun has a crew of 4, so that's 4 soldiers, plus actually there are 6 soldiers in that. So there's a 4-man AT team, and there are 2 riflemen for a total of 6 soldiers or units. So actually, I'm sorry, there's even another. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. If the target hex has 4 or more men in it, -1. So actually we're going down to -2. So he easily observes. Easily observes. So I'll put these out. So the Germans have their first observation. I'll put these out here as a reminder. So they successfully observed. That's great. Don't have to deal with unobserved fire. Now let's go to PCs to fire for sure. Albrecht is also an acting leader. Same squad, so I do believe he can... Well, they're 2 units from the same squad stacked together, so they should be able to combine fire. Albrecht rolls a 7, so he's good. And Boma rolls a 4, so they're both good. They both pass their PCs. There should be no modifiers for this normal moving fire. You do have modifiers for morale recovery, leader-directed movement, opportunity fire, grenade attacks, and assault. None of those apply here. So now we go to total modified firepower. It's 3 for 6. So we have 6 firepower. Is it modified for anything? Man, I'm trying to remember. I don't think it is modified for anything. I cannot think of anything. Right, because it's not unobserved fire. I think it is 6. Let's just go with 6. I can't think of any, can't remember any modifiers. So now we go to determine number of dice. So it's the base of 4 for a, I'm sorry, 3 for a single hex building. And here we go again. Oh, I know what. I'm going to roll different number of dice for these units in different states. So I'm going to roll, as a matter of fact, I'll do that now. Firing unit, move this turn, no. Approved position, AFV cover, no. Okay, so it should be 3 for the AT gun that is in upstate. And then I'm going to roll 4 dice for each of the riflemen underneath because they're in a downstate. So that'll be for the AT gun, and this will be for the first rifleman. And then we'll finish with the other one. Ooh. Oh wait, I want low numbers, so that's probably not. All right. Actually, I need 6. I know I need 6 or less to get any result. So this isn't even close, actually. Small arms fire against a building, and especially at 90 meters away, just is not a good attack.